Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Savannah Purple Phoenix. We're playing Mario Kart 7 on the Nintendo 3DS. We'll be continuing with the 50cc Special Cup Grand Prix today with our challenges of trying to get star rank and playing with motion control. So let's go ahead and play with Yoshi, my favorite character. Yoshi's the best. We love Yoshi. And we didn't unlock the flower glider last time, so I want to go ahead and use that because that's cute. And I can. Alright, so for Special Cup we have DK Jungle, Roselina's Ice World, Bowser's Castle, and Rainbow Road. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, DK Jungle. Special Cup's interesting. 3 out of 4 of these tracks have come back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So we got a lot of comparison to do here. I do like DK Jungle in Mario Kart 8. That is actually one track I do like, which is crazy, because if you know me, I hate every track in Mario Kart 8, because I'm like that. Alright, so we have a banana right here out of the gate. I feel like the foresty canopy right here is like a little bit more of a thing in 7 than it is in 8. Like, you can just see it better. The camera angle, I feel like in this game, I know we're playing with first person mode, so we can see some things a little bit differently, but I feel like the camera angle with this game kind of makes a difference with the aesthetics of some of these tracks. Like, you just don't notice certain things about the tracks in Mario Kart 8. Even though, so far, I feel like I kind of like these tracks a little bit even in both of their respective games. I feel like the 8 version is actually not terrible. A lot of times the remakes in 8 just kind of like butcher the track, but I feel like that's kind of similar here. Of course, the gliding mechanic here in 7 is a lot better than it is in 8, but there's not much of a glider section here. Oh, there's not a jump here, though. That's kind of interesting. They created a little gap on that inward portion in 8, which actually makes that a little bit more challenging. So honestly, I think that's one thing I like about 8's version better, that they put that gap, because you can't always take that, like, I guess it's kind of like a shortcut. You can't always take that turn like that if you're like small, and you could just get hit with an item and fall right into the ditch. So that is one thing I think 8 does better. So we're gonna go ahead and give 1 to 8. I think 8 actually did a good job with this track. It actually made it a little bit better in certain spots. Let me know though in the comments if you disagree. That's one thing I'm loving about Mario Kart 7. I get to go through and nitpick all the tracks and see if it's better in 8 or better in 7. Okay, that guy was very mad at me. He's like, why don't you like this in 7 more? Those guys screaming seems a little bit more scary in this game than it does in 8. Wait, did that red shell even hit my banana? I don't think it did. I think it just died. Like, what happened to it? Did it just hit the ground? I don't know what happened with that. Okay. Oh, we are so far ahead of everyone, by the way. That's just kind of what happens with 50cc, though. I mean, we're not driving terribly either. And we're doing a great job here. And we do have max coins, so that does help. All right, it's gonna hit the red shell. Okay, so that time it, not the red shell, the bananas. That time it did hit the bananas. And I hit a frug. Of course I do that. A cute little frug. Poor frug. All right. Last little bit here. Can I get 10 coins though? I keep missing all the coins, so I'm probably gonna have to unfortunately finish this track with 8 coins. Not necessarily what I wanted, because the kart customizations are tied to getting coins. That's a little sad. And let's go on the outside here. Let's see if I can go on the outside here and get these 2 coins. Watch, I'm gonna miss all of them. No, I got them actually. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. I usually don't do that, but there we go. Got the first. That was not too tricky. There were some red shells that were thrown at us though. Not a single blue shell though, which is kind of interesting. All right, let's go ahead and play the second track. All right, Roselina's Ice World, a very random track I feel like to show back up in 8. Roselina's Ice World was definitely like on the bottom of my list of tracks to return in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but this track came back. I don't mind it in 8 Deluxe, actually. I don't think it's terrible. Now, I do main inside drift in 8 Deluxe, so it makes driving this track kind of a pain sometimes. I'm already kind of liking the aesthetics of this track a little bit more in 7. I think it actually looks really, really nice. Okay. All right, so we got rid of our Tanuki Leaf there. Okay, interesting how so there's no half pipes in this game, obviously. 8 Deluxe does have the half pipes, which is nice. Okay, Bowser's just knocking me out of the way. Get out of the way. I do like the half pipes in 8. I feel like taking that first tunnel, though, is a little bit tricky in 8, but I do like the challenge of it. So I don't know. I don't know which one of these I like better. Okay, now I'm just gonna get hit by a blue shell. Very nice. Oh, I only lost 1 coin there. Okay, so I guess if you have less than 3 coins, you lose half your coins? Oh, I just fell off. That was not good. Okay, this section, though, is definitely a little bit trickier to take. here in 7 than it is in 8. Interesting. But Lakitu's spawn point's weird. He like puts you super far ahead. I don't know if he does that in 8. I just fell off the track again. What am I doing? I'm forfeiting my 3 stars here. I mean, I don't have to get 3 stars. I only need to get like 1. That's my only requirement here, but oh my gosh, it's because my R button hates me. It doesn't want to work. All right. Turn here. Okay, that was pretty smooth. I like that. Okay, everyone is super close to me, which I don't really like. But it's because I keep falling off because she's so good at this game. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to go up there this time. Ooh, the water looks really pretty though. They did such a good job with the underwater sections in this game. They really just dimmed everything down in 8 so much that the underwater sections are just like, eh. And that's probably why I hate them so much. But I actually don't mind them here in this game. It's crazy. It's crazy the things I actually don't mind in 7 because they were done properly and then they were absolutely destroyed in 8. So no wonder why I have so much beef with 8. Okay, I just fell off again. Okay, there are still no iframes in this game. I keep forgetting that. What is happening? Come on now. Come on now. That's just mean. I have 2 coins again. I've literally got my coins back up and I only have 2. Yeah, I'm not sure which version of this track I like more. I feel like they're kind of even. They both have some things that they do better than the other. Like, this track just visually looks a little bit nicer in this game than it does in 8. Then 8 does have the half pipes, which makes it kind of fun to drive on. This game doesn't. So I don't know. I feel like it's kind of even, to be 100% honest. Okay, I don't know what that driving was, but we're gonna move on from that. There's lots of coins down here, though, which I do like, so I can get my coin count back up. Okay, so I have a banana and a tanuki leaf. We should be fine, though. I don't think we're gonna have any issues. No one has a blue shell either, so we're doing okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna try to take this best I can. Okay, we have max coins again. Okay, very nice. I'm not gonna go for that, I guess, because I drive it weird. Okay, very good. Almost to the end. Don't fall off this time. Okay, good. Oh my gosh, we made it through a whole lap without falling off of something. That's so good. I don't know why I fell off this track a total of 5 times. Or 4 times. I don't know how many times I fell off. I fell off too many times. I shouldn't have fallen off any. This is 50cc. If this is 50cc and I'm doing that, what am I doing on 100cc? I don't know. Let's go ahead and play the 3rd track. Alright, now we have Bowser's Castle. Okay, I have not seen this track in forever. This track has not made a return in 8. So what does this even look like? I remember liking this track, though. This is a good Bowser's Castle to memory. Alright, so you start off with a gliding section, which is cool. Love that. I didn't get up there. That's sad. I'm sure that's a little bit easier to do on the higher speeds, though. Oh, they all got items. How did they get items before me? That's weird. I guess they went up top. Oh, probably because I didn't get the trick that I wasn't able to get up there. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, some of these turns kind of make me think of, Wii Castle. A Wii Bowser's Castle, not Wii Castle. Wii Castle. Okay, so we have an underwater portion. Lava underwater, cool. I'm gonna go over here, because why not? Oh my gosh, okay, what was that? What was that? Okay, that was weird. That was weird. I don't like the way that was. Oh, hi. Driving in this game is so weird, and I don't know if it's just because of motion controls, I don't know if it's because first-person mode, I don't know if it's just because driving in this game is weird. It feels bouncy and like all over the place, but that could just be because of the camera angle that it seems like that. Okay, so someone does have a blue shell. Luigi has the blue shell, so that's not good for me. Okay, I'm gonna try to land here so that way I'm not knocked in the air. Because I do think if you get hit by the blue shell in the air, you unfortunately do fall all the way down. Which would make sense because it's like getting hit with a bomb, and so your glider has to disappear. So I'm not gonna risk that. Okay, so we unfortunately did have to go on the bottom again, but that's okay. I knocked a wall and then went right into a banana. That's not fun. Why would you do that to me, game? Okay, so far I do like this track a lot, though. There's a lot of interesting turns. There's a lot of different ways you can drive this. So that's fun. I do like that. Okay, there's goop in my face and I can't see. The blooper's actually relatively effective in this game, I feel like. It's kind of worthless in 8, but it's a little bit tricky to know where I'm going. Oh my gosh. I guess I feel like my cart is smaller than it actually is, so I think I can take tight things that I can't. Why am I getting just destroyed with items here? What are we doing? Okay, I'm not even gonna risk going up there. We're not doing that. How far is everyone behind me? Okay, they're a decent distance behind me. Would like to put a little bit more distance between me and them. That'd be a good thing. Okay, gonna get on this glider panel here. Okay. Go to the left. Is that a blue shell? What is that? It is a blue shell, of course. Oh, go over here. Okay, we're fine. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I don't have any coins. That's not good. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one again. It's interesting that there are coins in this game, but no coin item. I guess that really does go to show 8 didn't really need a coin item. But then again, I mean, you just get a bunch of defense items in this game. So I feel like the coin item does kind of balance things out. But I don't know. I've not played against, like, real people in this game. So I don't think I can really speak too much on that. Okay, I didn't get any of those coins. But I'm going to put my triple bananas behind me because it helps my hand a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't mind the coin item in 8. I think it helps balance some things out. It adds a little bit of strategy, which I think is fun. Okay, get up here. Good. Okay. Oh, okay, I almost fell right in there. Okay, okay, hit that. Okay, good. Good. All right, almost to the end here. Everyone's super far behind me, so I don't know why I'm freaked out about this, but I am. Okay, cool, we got first. That should not be a shocker. I like that Bowser's Castle. That's honestly probably a top tier Bowser's Castle. It's a little bit janky to drive on. But imagine if they like put that in 8, that would have been so good. I honestly think this is a track that would have done really well in 8. Let's go ahead and play our final track. And now we've got Rainbow Road, another one that did get put in 8. And they did a really good job remaking this track, I've got to say. I mean, the rainbow here looks pretty, but honestly, I think I like how they did it in 7 a lot more. It kind of makes me think of, oh, I just fell right off. Awesome. It kind of makes me think of the Mario movie. How did they did the Rainbow Road? Oh my gosh, it takes this game forever to adjust the rankings. Dang. Okay. Yeah, this feels honestly kind of bland, to be 100% honest. Wow. Yeah, I actually think I do like this one in 8 Deluxe a lot better. Okay, so they did... Okay, so they do this track a little bit differently, I feel like. Or, isn't that section different? Yeah, this is... Okay. They did this track very differently in 8. Okay. I think it's not very differently, but there's some track changes here. Okay. Alright, so I have ink in my face. Very nice. I fell right off the world again. Awesome. Okay. I need to quit doing that. That is not a good thing. Okay, here's the wavy part of the track. Oh, it's easier to trick here, though. Okay, Luigi, go away. Able to hit Luigi there. Very nice. I'm not gonna keep spinning while I'm trying to turn. What is this turn? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I actually don't like this too much. I don't think I like this track in this game. Ew. But I'm also just bad at driving, so that's also why I don't like this very much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is better in 8. Never thought I'd say that, but it's way better in 8, actually. I'm probably crazy. Y'all probably think I'm just ridiculous for thinking that, but that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, wow, the turns are weird here. Like, it's like they tried to angle the track, but this game doesn't have anti-gravity, so it just feels so weird when they try to tilt it. Dang. And this track feels super long, too. I know we're only playing on 50cc. That's probably why it feels the way it does. I just did a straight nosedive into the moon. Okay, cool. I don't know what is going on here. The chain jump sounds so weird when they land. It's like they're hitting metal. It's like the moon is made of metal. Or something. Maybe that was just them making chain chomp noises. I don't know. Okay. I do like the way those boost panels look, though. It's not really boost panels. I don't know what you call those panels. I bet you they have a name. But I think they're probably called something different than boost panels. I like the way they look. Okay, so someone does have a blue shell right now, which is a little bit concerning. Okay, and they did throw it. It'll be okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these. Hopefully they won't try to... Oh, I have another mushroom. I dodged it! We dodged it! We got it! There's no way we got the blue shell dodge! All I had to do was just wait a little bit longer. I was right. I was right in the last video. All I had to do was wait a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, we got it. I did not think I was gonna get it there. Holy cow. Well, there we go. Another perfect Grand Prix. We made a lot of mistakes. My driving needs a lot of work, but that was a good race. All right, let's go ahead and see the award ceremony. All right, that was an interesting Grand Prix. 3 of those tracks were in 8 Deluxe. I like Rainbow Road in 8 Deluxe a lot more than I do in this game. We've learned some things. I did a blue shell dodge. I didn't think I was going to do a blue shell dodge this early on into the series. I thought this was going to take me like the entire series to finally do one, but we managed to do one, and that's really cool. Perfect GP. Now, is the game still going to give me 3 stars? Because I fell off those tracks a lot. Is it going to give me 3 stars? It did. If this is Mario Kart Wii, I would not have gotten those 3 stars. I guarantee you. It would have given me like 2, maybe 1. That's actually crazy. Wow. Okay, no cart customization. Makes sense, though. We didn't get a ton of coins. So that's fine. Okay, so you don't have to see credits either. Well, that's it for the first 4 cups of 50cc. And that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. So, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more Marker 7 content like this. I like to post these videos twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Central Time. So if you don't miss out on future uploads, please make sure notification bells are on. And of course, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to our Tier 2 channel members. Thank you all so much for the opportunity to upgrade memberships to the next level. Your extra support was mean a lot to me. So thank you all so very much for being Tier 2 members of the channel. And hope to see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.